Have you ever asked Allah, why is this happening to me? Have you ever seen something that looked wrong but later realized it was actually good? What if something you hated was secretly protecting you? This story from the Holy Quran teaches us a powerful lesson that not everything we see is the full truth, and only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees what we cannot see. It is the story of Prophet Musa alayhi salam and a mysterious servant of Allah known as Al-Khidar, a story that teaches us patience, trust, and hidden wisdom. One day, Prophet Musa alayhi salam was told by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that there was someone on earth who had special kind of knowledge, a knowledge that Musa did not have. Determined to learn, Musa said, I will not stop traveling until I reach the junction of the two seas, even if it take years. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 60. Musa alayhi salam set out with his young companion carrying a fish as a sign. Allah told him that where the fish disappeared, he would meet this servant. They rested near a rock. While they slept, the fish slipped away and moved through the sea into a strange tunnel. But they forgot about it. After traveling further, Musa felt tired and asked for food. That's when the boy remembered, I forgot the fish. It slipped into the sea in a strange way. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 63. Musa alayhi salam said, that is what we were looking for. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 64. They went back and found Al-Khidr, a servant of Allah blessed with mercy and special knowledge. Musa alayhi salam asked respectfully, may I follow you so you can teach me what Allah has taught you? Surah Al-Kahf, verse 66. Al-Khidr replied, you will not be able to have patience with me. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 67. Musa alayhi salam promised patience, but Al-Khidr gave one condition. Do not question anything until I explain it to you. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 17. They started their journey and boarded a boat owned by poor fishermen who helped them for free. Suddenly, Al-Khidr damaged the boat. Musa alayhi salam could not stay silent. Have you damaged it to drown its people? This is terrible. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 71. Al-Khidr replied calmly, did I not tell you that you would not have patience? Musa alayhi salam apologized. The journey continued until they met a young boy. Without warning, Al-Khidr killed him. Musa was shocked. Have you killed an innocent soul? This is a grave wrong. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 74. Again, Al-Khidr reminded him, did I not tell you that you would not be patient? Musa alayhi salam promised that if he questioned again, they would part ways. The journey continued until they reached a town where people refused them food. There, Al-Khidr saw a wall about to collapse and he rebuilt it for free. Musa finally asked, you could have taken payment for this. Al-Khidr said, this is where we part ways. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 78. Now, Al-Khidr explained everything. The boat. It belonged to poor people. A cruel king was seizing every good ship. I damaged it to save it. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 79. The boy. If he had lived, he would grow into disbelief and harm his faithful parents. Allah planned to replace him with a better child. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 80 to 81. The wall. It protected a treasure belonging to two orphans. Their father was a good man, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protected their future. Surah Al-Kahf, verse 82. And Al-Khidr said clearly, I did not do this on my own. This was Allah's command. This story teaches us that Allah's plan is always perfect. Not everything bad is truly bad, so trust Allah even when you don't understand. Musa alayhi salam learned that what we see is not always the truth. Sometimes Allah is protecting us, even when we don't realize it. Trust His wisdom, be patient, and remember Allah knows what we do not.